All right, ladies, so tonight is the new presenters training on policies, so I'll go ahead and share my screen here, and we'll get going on the webinar. All right, so if you guys can't see this, let me know. All right, so policies. Policies are in our presenters agreement. If you don't know where to find your presenters agreement, you log into your unique website, click on My Office, and then My Profile, and you'll be able to see a downloadable unique independent agreement link that you'll be able to download and then read through. We won't be going over the entire agreement tonight. If you haven't already at least skimmed through it, I would highly recommend going ahead and doing that. We're just going to hit on some of the big basics, so to speak. All right, so section 1 is our corporate mission statement. It just reads, our mission is to uplift, empower, validate, and ultimately build self-esteem in women around the world through high-quality products that encourage both inner, outer beauty and spiritual enlightenment. We also provide opportunities for personal growth and financial reward. So the biggest question that we always have is, why do we need policies? Policies and procedures are designed to define the relationship that exists between you guys, presenters, other presenters, and unique. The policies and procedures are basically standard for acceptable business conduct. Essentially what this means is if we don't have rules, then people step on each other's toes and it gets kind of messy. So that's why we have them. Okay, so becoming a presenter, most of you, since you're already presenters, you've kind of seen this and you know this already. We just have a couple of requirements that you have to be of majority in your state, country, or country of residence. So in the United States, it has to be 18. You must reside in your country, which you need is formally permitting the presenter's enrollment via another section on there you can look up. Have a valid tax identification number used for reporting taxes. If you're in the United States, basically the tax identification number that is talking about here is our Social Security number. If you're in other countries, I know other countries have different type of identification numbers that you need to use in that. You must purchase a starter kit. The only exception to this is in North Dakota. North Dakota can purchase a starter kit if they so choose, but they can also just join up. And it is for free as well, so they don't have to actually even pay the $99. Agree to abide by the independent presenters agreement and to submit properly completed application. This is always one of the big ones that we get asked a lot. So we go over policies and then you'll see somebody violating them and you say, oh, whoa, you know, what's up here? First thing I'm going to tell you, do not message, unless they're in your success line, do not message anybody who is not on your success line telling them that they are violating it. Sometimes that can get messy. Sometimes it ends up in fights or people blocked or banned or stuff like that. So we have a very simple way of just handling it. So if you witness, observe, a policy violated by another presenter, just report the violation to compliance at compliance@uniqueproducts.com. Provide as much detail as you can. So let's say they're posting in a buy and sell group about the products, just go ahead and screenshot that. If they're posting a discount publicly, again, just go ahead and screenshot it. If you're at a booth and you see something that they're violating there, again, just take a picture and then send it on to compliance. Unique makes every effort to ensure that everyone's identity is confidential, so they're not going to message the person who, you know, you're reporting and say, hey, so-and-so says you're doing this. They're going to look into it and they're going to handle it on a different, you know, plane. You're not going to be involved whatsoever. You will get an email back basically stating that they got your report, thanking you for it. You will not get any emails basically telling you what the outcome of it was. That stays between the presenter who is in the possible violation and corporate themselves. So adherence to the unique market plan as a presenter. First of all, you are obligated to market and promote your unique business only as set forth in the unique literature in a manner consistent with policies and procedures. You may not offer the unique opportunity through or in conjunction with any other system, programming, or offering. Nor shall you require or encourage other current or prospective presenters to execute any agreements or contracts other than the official unique agreements and contracts in order to become a presenter. Similarly, you agree that you shall not require or encourage other current or prospective presenters to make any purchase from or make payment to any other individual to participate in unique, other than those purchases or payments identified or recommended requiring an official unique literature. And you are not permitted to offer for sale any items that are similar to any unique product, such as competing, copycat, or counterfeit products. So essentially what this means is the big ones in the red is what you're going to really want to focus on. You are not to offer the opportunity with any other system, meaning you can't say, you can't go to, like, if you're in, oh, let's think of 31. You can't go to your 31 downline and say, hey, you should join me over here in Unique as well. You can't do that. And you can't be a part of any other direct sales either that has any similar product to Unique. So basically anything that has any cosmetics or skincare in it as well. And most definitely no counterfeit products. So there's some direct sales that, you know, do maybe a knockoff of our fiber lashes. So that's a definite no. International enrollment and sales. You are only allowed to offer the unique business opportunity within the country, states, and provinces to which we are formally permitting presenters enrollment, and you are only allowed to sell within those countries as well. You may not accept pre-orders or payments within any country or territory to which Unique is not formally permitting presenter enrollment or shipping product. Excuse me, we actually need to update these a little bit, but right now we are open in USA, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and United Kingdom. Sales only in Mexico. We will be opening up in Mexico for presenters soon, and we will be opening up in Germany as well for presenters and sales. So essentially what this means is if you have somebody in Italy that wants to join, they cannot because we are not offering anything there. And as such, we also cannot have any sales over in Italy as well. So we can't like buy it for ourselves and then ship it off to Italy. Printing advertising. So printing advertising and personal promotional materials and sales tools must utilize Unique approved templates or be acquired from Unique. If you wish to design your own ad or marketing materials of any kind, just submit it to Unique Advertising at adapproval@uniqueproducts.com for consideration, inclusion in the template image library. Unless you receive specific written approval from Unique to use such self-developed tools, the request shall deem denied. Please go back to your back office guidelines to access the approved material. If you wish to distribute Unique approved personal promotional flyers such as brochures, that type of thing, at business, public, or government facilities such as school, libraries, and such, you must first obtain permission from the business owner or senior ranking office manager or administrator. So this has two separate things. The first one is, and this doesn't count for pictures that we post online. This mainly counts for advertisements that you may do in any flyers that would be printed up and distributed, any newspapers, any online marketing that you may do. So if you like my local paper as an example does an online marketing, and I have to have everything approved through them. You can make your own advertising as well. So like if you want your own business card, you don't want to use a Unique business card that we get in our back office, and you want to design your own, that's perfectly fine. You just need to submit it to adapproval@uniqueproducts.com. Once they approve it, you can then print it off. Banners, you know, anything like that. The other half of this is obtaining permission from any business owners to leave your cards or brochures or something like that. So as an example, you don't want to walk into the public library and start popping your flyers in each one of the books that's on the rack. That's kind of a huge no-no. It's just not looked at right. Same thing, I've actually heard one person actually went into a shoe store and was putting their little blitz cards into shoe boxes. That's okay. You can do that. Just make sure that you get the business owner's approval of that first. Not just somebody who's working there, actually the business owner themselves. Just as a, heads up. We don't want to leave any bad taste in anybody's mouths as we're kind of marketing ourselves. Oh, what? Okay, let's see if it does not want to move on. Oh, it went 1, 2. All right. Domain names, email addresses, online aliases. So when you first join, you are given a website that says www.uniqueproducts.com/whatever you typed in. That sometimes can be a mouthful, so sometimes we all have other domain names. So as an example, mine is www.crazylashlady.com. You can have domain names like this. And you can have them approved. You just, again, have to go through corporate and have them approved. You go to that same email address, theadapproval.com, and they will approve it. So you're not allowed to use or register Unique in any of Unique's trademarks, product names, or any I can never say that word, internet domain name, email address, or online aliases. Additionally, you cannot use or register domain names, email addresses, or online aliases that could cause confusion, be misleading or deceptive, and that they cause individuals to assume that communication is coming from Unique's corporate themselves. So such improper use of Unique include, without limitation, of Unique, looks like that says, Unique Gal at MSN, Unique is great, Unique Fan, Unique Products. Anything that has Unique in it, you really can't use. The only exception to this is you can use Unique by. So as an example, mine is Unique by Crystal the Crazy Lash Lady. It's showing that I am independent of Unique, not actual Unique themselves. So another one that you shouldn't use in, say, in your Facebook name. I can't use Crystal, like Unique Crystal or something like that. Because that would look like I own Unique. So you just have to make sure that it is very clear that that you are not corporate. So as an example, if you set up an email account as well, the sender of the email cannot say Unique. It has to say Unique by, and then you can put your name. Or mine says the Crazy Lash Lady. So it says, you got an email from the Crazy Lash Lady. Again, exception to this is if it's Unique by or uniquely, or something that's just not going to signify that you are a part of corporate. And there's some examples there. Online classifieds. You may use online classifieds for prospecting, recruiting, sponsoring, and informing the public about the unique business opportunity or unique events. You are welcome to post about unique products within a Facebook group that you personally created, or a Facebook group page, or other online classified sites promoting work from direct-to-home sales, work-from-home direct sales opportunities, cosmetics, etc., as long as you continue to adhere to all other Unique policies. Unique presently allows an exception for Facebook groups that are directly created by a presenter. It is permitted to have a Facebook group of their own that use platforms and customers or recruits to Unique parties. Basically, what this is we cannot go on to buy and sell groups and talk about the products. We cannot go onto the buy and sell groups and say, "Hey, I have 4 mascaras on hand. Who wants to buy them?" You can't go on there and say, "I have a party going, here is my party link." What you can say on the online classifieds is something like, "We have a new special to our kit. You can get 2 mascaras in your kit. Unique has changed my life. Think about, joining Unique," or something like that. You can talk about the opportunity itself, but not the products. There is an exception to this. The exception is, like it says on there, if you have created the group yourself. So a lot of us have some makeup groups that we have in there, so we'll post specials about the products in general. One of the other exceptions to this is events. So you can also do events because they're considered private. eBay. eBay is a big thing. If you go onto eBay, you will see that there are unique products on there. It is a no-no. Unique actually takes off eBay and Amazon products all the time and gets them off of there. Most of the time they're actually fakes, but once in a while there will be a presenter on there that does sell on eBay. So basically, you may not list or sell unique products on the unique business or the unique business opportunity on eBay or other online auctions, nor may you list or knowingly allow a third-party customer to sell unique products or the unique business opportunity on eBay or any other online objects. So if you have a customer that comes to you as well and says, hey, I'd like to buy 30 mascaras from you, and then she's going to turn around and sell them on eBay for $15, yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because that actually goes for us good. Let's see. Next one. You may not list or sell unique products on any online retail store or e-commerce site as well, including an e-commerce site that you create or any other online retail platforms such as Amazon, Alibaba, eBay stores, etc., etc. Nor may you enlist or knowingly allow a third-party customer to sell unique products on any online retail store or e-commerce site. Banner advertising. You may place banner advertisements on a website provided you use unique approved templates and images. All banner and advertisements must link to your personal website or a registered external website. The banner ad must identify the advertiser, which is you, as an independent unique presenter, and may not use blind ads or web pages that make product or income claims that are ultimately associated with unique products or unique business opportunities. Basically what this is the same thing. If you have something, you have to use our template, you have to use approved pictures, approved fonts, that type of thing. And we actually have all those fonts in the new presenters group, and when you graduate up to Powerhouse, we have them up there as well. Social networking sites such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, etc., etc. You may use social networking sites such as Facebook, MySpace, LinkedIn, all that you can think of, to share information about the unique business opportunity and for prospecting and sponsoring. However, these sites may not be used to sell or offer a specific unique product where the transaction takes place on that platform. The only online environment where sales of the unique product can be made is through your personal website. That's pretty clear. If anybody has any questions later on that, just go ahead and write them down, and towards the end we'll actually answer any questions. By default, your personal website URL is uniqueproducts.com /first and last name, but you can change this when you sign up. You can also change it after you sign up as well. You can actually go into your back office, and it's under Profile, and you can change that. To get your domain name approved, again, go to compliance@uniqueproducts.com. All right, retail stores. We are not allowed to offer unique products for sale in any permanent retail service or business establishment. This does include salons, just as a heads up. A promotional display may be exhibited for the generation of leads or collection of orders, and a promotional display means signs, banners, flyers, and other advertising materials. Such displays may be in or near retail locations, provided that you comply with all applicable sales and have permission from the property owner. However, such displays may not include any product. Cash and carry sales from a retail establishment are strictly prohibited, and signs, flyers, banners, and other advertising outside of retail locations announcing or directing shoppers to a unique display inside a retail environment are also prohibited. In addition, you may not sell on the sidewalk of a retail establishment or in the parking lot of a retail establishment. Customer orders cannot be delivered to any customers in any retail location either. Deliveries must be made outside of and away from retail environments. Basically, this is just here to protect us. So, if the lady in the salon was selling right out of her store, that's going to make it a little harder for us that, maybe are stay-at-home moms to, get our names out there. So essentially all this means is that you cannot sell inside a store at all. You can have, flyers or blitz cards or business cards there. You can even have like a poster board or something, talking about unique. But you cannot have any signs on there that says unique sold here, and you cannot have any product on hand there in the store either. Trade shows. In markets where unique products are available for resale, unique products may be sold at trade show events as long as the product is not sold or displayed with other non-company products. Presenters shall not advertise products at trade shows for less than retail price published by unique. Excuse me. And all trade shows are at the presenter's own expense. If the venue requires a tax identification number, it is the sole responsibility of the presenter to provide such a tax identification number. Just as a heads up, I've done lots of booths. I actually haven't had to have a tax identification number personally yet, but that is because my state does not demand it. So make sure you look on each state that you're in to see if they do or don't. All vendor events or at your own expense, Unique is not going to compensate you for any vendors. And just as a heads up, I do believe there are some countries right now that we cannot actually sell the product at trade shows. I know those are being lifted. I know Canada was one, and that's currently being lifted very soon, if not already. If you are in Canada, just check into that. Support will know that. Just send a quick email off to support. So yeah, that's pretty much how that one goes. Oh, that's about having not more than one product at a vendor event as well. So you can't have like a table that has like half 31 and half unique or something like that. It has to be all unique. Pricing your products. Presenters are independent of contractors and may establish their own price for reselling their unique products or services. However, presenters shall not advertise products for less than retail price published by Unique. If you're going to offer a discount, it has to be done in a private setting. For an example, personal messages, text, email, private or closed parties, private or closed groups, and in person. So this goes back to also vendor events. You cannot have on your table that says buy one product, get a half off. You can only do it by verbal communication at a booth. You can't do it in a buy and sell group. You can't do it on your Facebook page, private or publicly. And that includes to the public setting and to friends in general as well. You cannot do it at all on your Facebook personal page. You can't do it on a business page. You can, however, do it in an event. So if you do an event maybe for a hostess or even an event for yourself, as long as it's private, you can do that. And if you have like a makeup group yourself, you can also do it in there. You could text people, you can email them. I highly recommend getting email addresses for all of your customers and going on to MailChimp and doing that way. You can also do it in PMs over Facebook, so that's okay as well. And absolutely never, under any circumstances, are we ever allowed to offer a discount or incentive on the presenter's kit. Meaning, you can't tell somebody, if you sign up, I will pay half of your sign-up fee. You not say to them, if you sign up, I will give you your first 4 lashes for free on me. Now, I will say there is a small exception to this. The only exception is once they are signed up. Once they are signed up and good to go, you can then offer to cover their first 4 lashes for them for free. But you can never, under any circumstances, tell them that before they sign up. If that's a bonus that you choose to give them after they sign up, that's your choice, but you cannot tell them that before they sign up. Marketing the business opportunity, limitation on recruiting efforts. You may not offer any monetary inducement to encourage others to join your unique team. It's kind of what we were talking about earlier. This includes, but is not limited to, offers to pay for new recruit starter kits, offer free product, gifts, or offers to provide any incentives if the new recruits reach milestones within a certain period of time. The initial transaction to become a presenter must be a standalone transaction between Unique and the prospective presenter and cannot be linked to any future performance milestones and or promises. So that's basically what we were talking about before. Under no circumstances can you offer any incentives at all to sign up. They have to sign up basically under their own free will. As a presenter, you're also allowed to operate, own, and have interest in or receive compensation from only one unique business. Furthermore, individuals of the same family, such as husbands or wives or common law couples, effectively anything that you consider a spouse or a partner, dependent children living in the same household, may not have an interest in more than one unique business. If spouses choose to operate a unique business, they must be jointly sponsored as one business. Spouses, regardless of whether one or both actually sign the application, may not own, operate, or participate in, either directly or indirectly, any other unique business. All other business partnerships must contact compliance in a timely manner to complete all documentation required by Unique's compliance department. So essentially this means if your daughter's living with you and she's over the age of 18 and she's living with you permanently, she can't sign up underneath you. You have to basically have one unique presenter per household. The Unique Love It Guarantee offers a return policy known as the Love It Guarantee. This return policy is available on uniqueproducts.com. If you guys have any questions about it, just scroll all the way down to the bottom of your website and it'll have it on there underneath Love It Guarantee, and just go ahead and click on that. You may participate in other party plan, direct selling, and multi-level marketing or network marketing business ventures or marketing opportunities whose primary product line offers but does not directly compete with Unique. If you have any questions, you can contact Unique. I know there's a couple of gray ones, so if you do find one that you're like, well, it does conflict, but it doesn't conflict, just email compliance about it, and they'll tell you if it does or doesn't. If you are engaged in other non-unique network marketing programs, it is your responsibility to ensure that your unique business is operated entirely separate and apart from any other program. To this end, the following must be adhered to. Oh, apparently that doesn't have what it's adhered to. So basically what this is, what it's adhered to, and apparently it's not on this slide, is, I'm trying to think. So as an example, you can't post in one of our training groups that you sell 31. If you're having a special on 31, you cannot take, you know, like a unique bag or a 31 bag and post it in a unique group and say, hey, I'm selling this, or even vice versa. You have to operate them entirely separately. And to that end, if you become a leader in Unique as well, you actually have to pick one or the other to do publicly on your personal page as well. Cancellation due to inactivity. So in order to keep your account in active status, you must generate 125 PRS in a 3-month period. If your PRS for the month of May is 125 or more, your account will remain active for the next 3 months, June, July, and August. It's just an example. If your total PRS are 125 or more in July, your account will remain active for August, September, and October. If the required 125 in PRS is not met within the 3-month period, your account may be canceled for inactivity. Unique will not provide written confirmation of the cancellation. We do have some of these in group as well. If you guys do have any really specific questions on this, I know this one can kind of get a little confusing. But essentially what it is it's the month you're sitting in plus the 2 months above you that need to equal 125. If they don't equal 125, the 3rd month you will become inactive. You do have 3 months after that to reactivate. This essentially means that you have a new process now where you go to your website and click to reactivate your website, and then you just must get 125 in sales before the end of that month ends, in the month that you have reactivated your website on. If you do have any questions about this, you can ask them after we're all done here, or you can even get together with your sponsor and ask her. All right, so customer service. It's going to go to a different email up here. Now you will see this is Holly's. I used her slides here. So this is our website. You all have different websites. So you'll see her up there. Oh, let's go to the next one. And then the Love It Guarantee. If I'm going too fast, let me know. Again, these are all on your websites. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see it down here as well where it says the Love It Guarantee. And you just click on that, and it will take you to this page right here. And that just tells you what the Love It Guarantee is. Within 14 days, we get a 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. Within 15 to 30 days, you actually get an 80% refund. And within 31 to 90 days, you are eligible for a product credit or product exchange. They will exchange your product as well. Like, say if you have a different, a color, maybe you ordered the wrong color, or one of your customers ordered a wrong color. They will exchange that for up to 90 days, as long as there is, if I remember right, it's about 3/4 of the product still in there. Close some of these windows here a second. All right, our rewards chart. Here's where it gets fun, because this is where we have parties. And they've changed this a little bit. So if you're kind of a older presenter, I don't want to use the term older, more seasoned presenter, let's use that term. This has actually changed in our back office. It's kind of fun now. We used to just have where the parties would get their free product and half-offs. But now on the side here, we actually have a little calculator where you can actually put in how many points it is, and it'll tell you how many half-offs and how many products that you now get. So the basic thing is, these are all US dollars that I'm going to kind of talk about here. If you have a $200 to $350 party, it's the first tier level. They get 10% of the party total in Ycash, and then 1/2 off. Then from $350 to $500, you get 12% of the total in Ycash or free product credit, and then 2 half-offs, and then so on and so forth. And they used to have one that you could actually change the country, but it looks like they've changed that now too. Oh, there we go. It's right there. So you just had to click on the little thing. And then this had a breakdown as well of US. So 1 reward point equals $1 in US, like I was just talking about, so 200 to 350. Canada is 125. Australia is 130. New Zealand is 139. Great Britain is 80 cents pounds. I don't know how to say Great Britain stuff. And then Mexico is $13 in Mexican dollars. And that's just 1 reward point, which, as you can see up here, you need 20 to 34 reward points to get free product credit and half-offs to get to the first level, 42 to 59 to get to the next level, 70 to 139 to get to the next one, and 160 plus to get to the last one. So essentially, let's say we're talking Mexican dollars, you would take $13 times 20 points, and that would give you how much in Mexican money that you would need to get to the first tier in your parties. I believe that is the last slide, so we're going to go ahead and open it up to questions, if anybody has any questions. Get back to you guys here. Ah, there you are. I'm assuming you guys can see me now. So does anybody have any questions while we have this open?
Hi, Crystal. It's Cheryl. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I do have one question. I've actually tried to figure it out a couple times, but I think you could explain it to me a little bit easier. Okay, now that I turned to yellow, something happens at the beginning of every month. Where do I go back to?
Okay. Now that you're yellow, we all start at 20% for our commissions when we first join, and then once you hit yellow, you hit 25%. Essentially, once you hit yellow, you never go back to white ever again. You stay at yellow. That's from now until, gosh, I hope that never happens, but let's say you weren't selling unique anymore, now until the end. The only thing that restarts every month is pink through black. So once you hit yellow, you stay yellow until the end of time, essentially. And then at every end of the month, or sorry, every beginning of the month, then you start back over at yellow as well. And that's every single presenter, all the way from pink all the way up through black status 1. We all start back over at yellow every single month, the first day of the month.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you. kind of what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, not a problem. Anybody else have any questions? Well, if nobody else has any questions, we'll go ahead and stop the broadcast. This will be in the new presenters group for replay as well, so you guys will be able to find it really easy. So yeah, if there's no other questions, we'll call it a night, and have a good night, ladies.